Okay. Mm. 105. Sound like a intro to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It could be. Yeah. Yeah. Fish telling you swerving. Uh-oh. What we get into? Keep it between the lines. Yeah, Jesus, take the wheel. Business like a halal school. What we drunk? Should be driving. Mm. Keep between the lines.
This
All right.
next part's about to get weird, so buckle up and we'll see you on the other side.
It sounds like something that play at an amusement park or like on a ride, you know, over there like the PA system stuff, bumper cars and stuff. Yeah.
Mr. Bullock. Thank you.
That's a dance we're gonna make for this, all right? We on TikTok with it. Swerving.
Say hi to James Dean for me.
All right, everybody, that was a lot long. First time on the channel, stick around. We got another one coming up very shortly. This is a two-parter. All right, the first track we just checked out was called Drive. The second one, we're gonna get in here too short. Like I said, man, it's called Cry Baby, so make sure you stick around. Man, I like the when we got brand new artists debuting on the channel. First time out on the channel. No, I don't like to do too much talking in the beginning of the video. I like to let the artist, the musicians' music speak for itself. I ain't trying to sway the jury or nothing like that. So we got Drive up first, man. I'm telling you, I don't know what it is. It's stuck in my head. At first it sounded like, you know, those classic cartoons from childhood, man. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's like it got that aspect. I can see them just jumping off the rooftops. You know what I'm saying? Coming out the sewers, eating their pizza, surfboarding and skateboarding throughout the city, and that's playing in like the background. But then it started getting more into it, and I'm like, I've heard songs like this, or got that atmosphere that you feel of like in an amusement park. You know, when you're on a ride and you're on a roller coaster, or if you're in bumper cars, or you're in one of them indoor enclosed type of rides, slides, or whatever, and they got music coming over like the PA system, stuff like that. It sounds like this. It adds to the experience, especially if it's some type of like motion type of ride. You know what I'm saying? If you're in from bumper cars for driving, or if you're in some type of watching some 4D screen, as y'all just know what I'm saying, doing some Harry Potter stuff, whatever it may be, speed racer, that. So I actually like it when I feel like it's in my heart or my experiences, man. It's like it's tickling those little dangly things in my pause and my mental from my history of just like it sparks that memory, you know, of an instance, man. But in and of itself, man, this song, you know, got a lot to it. You know, Drive, Jesus Take the Wheel. The chorus is catchy. Drive, drive, drive. Keep between. That could be a TikTok dance. You know, it's just something like that, something quick and simple. I can see people doing them. It just swerving. Don't do that in real life. I'm just saying, it's music, you know. But that and like Jesus Takes the Wheel, things like that, man. Really talking about like you're blending a little bit of that faith a little of that surrender. You're really getting up a little bit of that control. You know what I'm saying? That you're speeding straight into uncertainty, man. Things like that, man. It's like got that little bit of like a chaotic, a little spiritual, a little psychological feel to it. Sound the horn, wake the dead, man. Just at that moment of urgency and of like rebirth in the stance, man. But like I said, kaleidoscope vision. Are we drunk? Don't be drinking and driving. All right. Why are we kaleidoscope? Why are we blurry bit? Why do we not know what's in front of us? Things like that. You know, it's basically like a mental overload when you hear music like this. And if you just take the lyrics for like face value and just decipher it how you will, man, like keeping it between the lines, unraveling like almost like a society's demand to like keep everything in order, you know what I'm saying, where everything else is unstable. You know, then you got the end, Mr. Bullock, you wouldn't believe where I'm at, all that CB radio chatter, you know what I'm saying, really to disorient the listener, disorient us, man, that idea of just like crossing a journey into something that's surreal and unexplainable, you know what I'm saying, and by the end, now I'm flying. That's like suggesting to me like that final release, you're out of there, you're transcended, you lost control or you lost your freedom, and then you leave us as the listener, as the one who just checked out the song or the visual process and everything, between like a crash and or salvation. We don't know. 105 starts out with that. 105, we're going fast. Just saying, man. That's the first track up, man. Once again, this is a lot long. First time on the channel. Let's jump right here into the second track they sent in because they want to give a good impression of how they craft their music and what they have to offer, man. The song is called Cry Baby. Let's go. I feel like we're in a Wrangler commercial. I always feel like I can play drums. Cry Baby. Like he's a, you know what I'm saying, going crazy right there. Yeah. Go cry. We're all the same, we die. All right, everybody, that was the second track up from Lot Long entitled Cry Baby. You know, one of them raw, confrontational, reflections of power type of songs, man. That power in the aspect meaning like that central game that everyone's forced really into. You know, you're calling out the systems where land and resources and statuses were like really unevenly distributed, you know, so leaving people buried under the dirt and the expectation where others pretend they've earned their place. You know what I'm saying? I like how Lot Long really positions themselves as like among the weak and the overlooked and those who had to pay to play, you know, exposing how like political and corporate and societal social structures really thrive on indifferences and at moral posturing if more than ever, man. Like challenging the listener to this, man, to get off their high horse, you know, and really to remind them that no matter how powerful, how wealthy, how righteous they feel, death is the great equalizer. We all perish, you know. We all die, we're all the same in that aspect, you know. We're all the same when we die, you know, as that. So it's like we all the same when we die is repeated throughout the song, man. I think of that imagery of it, just like those praying, those tears on the pillow, that worrying and really about tomorrow, paints that picture of like a positive guilt and anxiety, man. That really suffers or surfaces from like when the illusion really controls the cracks, you know what I'm saying? What you're allowed to see, weave through, what you're allowed to process out here, things like that, or to see a mind, man. And it's like that phrase, like something is stinging you, really, I think it's suggesting like an uncomfortable truth, you know, uncomfortable truth that really won't go away and is pushing whoever's listening or whatever, it's like towards that vulnerability side, man. And ultimately, man, crybaby isn't like an insult. It's really like a demand for like honest, for humility and for like emotional reckoning, man. Really urging people to like drop the act, you know, drop the act, face the fears. You know what I'm saying? Face your real fears and finally feel what you actually been running from, man. Like I always say, feel your feels. You know, songs like this, man, really like this, like a social eye-opening experience or social awakening for certain people who need to hear something like this. You never know. You could be flipping a switch on their minds to make them think differently, see something differently, process something differently. And I really enjoy music that has messaging in it, man. It's not just some bop bop stuff. Of course, if you can dance and jump around and shrug your shoulders to it, it's always a good time. But when you got music like this that really has you go ahead, it just makes you process something differently, you can never go wrong with it, man. Once again, man, this is Lot Long, man. 2 tracks for us. We had Cry Baby, we just checked out, and then we had Drive, which is the first aspect of the track, the first track that we had in here anyways, man. But as always, always support the musicians. I always tell you guys, man, when it comes to like the new up and coming musicians, man, make sure you guys share the music. Don't gatekeep the music at all. Let other people be blessed with the experiences from these musicians, man, because you'll want somebody to do that for you in the same aspect. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that you post the music, put it on your social medias, tag and credit the artists, give them that proper respect, because other people, you never know, when you share something, who reaches it, who it gets out to, who sees it, who wants to like share it as well. You never know, might want to reach out to them, get some collabs going, learn more about them, tell their story, all that kind of good stuff, man. I'm always a proponent of that, man. Make sure you guys share these artists, these musicians' works, because I think at the end of the day, it helps them reach a bigger, broader audience, open up their fan base and everything like that, man. Of course, while you at, tell a friend about your boy. You know, I upload videos almost every single day, showcasing, pedestaling, and spotlighting these artists. I'm gonna continue to do so as long as you guys continue to come on back and check in with the kid, man. Super dope. Always an honor, always a pleasure. We had 2 of them things today, man. First time on the channel. This was Lot Long. From me to you. Till next time, it will be soon. It's your boy SGFL. I'm out.